Hello friends, welcome to a video that I have been dying to make for the longest time and just haven't known when the right time to do it is. And I've decided that today is the right time. Today is the day that I am finally going to start One Piece. You knew this was coming from the title, the thumbnail, you've seen that. You knew that was what I was going to say. I am excited. I am scared, a little bit nervous, but Gavin, this one's for you. I am finally gonna read One Piece. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this. I know that there are pirates, I know that there are straw hats. That's about it. I'm not gonna pretend that I know any more than that, because I don't. I just know that Gavin absolutely loves it. It's a very beloved manga series and anime series, actually. It's beloved by many people, but Gavin is where my exposure has come from. I'm excited to dive in. It is incredibly popular. I have the first 6 volumes. I've got the bind up here of volumes 1 to 3, then I've got the bind up of 4, 5 and 6 as well. So we're going to try and get through those. We're going to see what I think of it, and if I become as obsessed as everybody else seems to be. So, without further ado, let's get into One Piece and see what I think of this piratey mayhem. So, it's been a little bit. I want to give you my first immediate thoughts. I haven't even finished the first volume yet, but I am on chapter 7 so far. And so far so good. So far I am enjoying it. I'm intrigued. It seems like fun. It seems very chaotic and surprisingly violent. Like, I don't know why. I didn't expect there to be, like, such violence, even though I know it's pirates, and obviously pirates are a violent kind. That kind of took me by surprise, but I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit chaotic. Is it pronounced Luffy? Is his name Luffy or Luffy? Is an absolute, like, rubber band ball just bouncing around all over the place. Love that energy. Zoro seems like a, you know, dark killer kind. Enjoying those vibes. So far so good. I am gonna try and read some more of this in bed this evening. I will maybe update you when I finished volume 1. But I'm enjoying it. It's very easy to get through, quite easy to consume and, like, enjoy. It seems like a fun and chaotic adventure, and I am excited to continue. So far so good. We're off to a good start. Update from the garden. My hair looks like crap right now. I've let it naturally dry. Anyway, it is a glorious day, so I'm planning on reading in the garden today. But I didn't update you when I finished volume 1 last night. So volume 1 of One Piece I have completed. I have enjoyed. I like the way that it's, like, shaping up to, like, getting the pirate crew and, like, Luffy as this main character is just this chaotic ball of energy and has no fear and will do anything and stuff, but also, like, seems like just genuinely a nice guy, but also, like, will do anything to achieve his dreams, but is also a good guy and will, like, help people along the way, and thoroughly enjoyable. I like the character that we've just met. Was her name Nami? Was it Nami? Yes. The girl we've just met, so I think where I'm about to head is probably more building of the crew, so I'm gonna sit in the garden, in the sunshine, try and get a bit of colour on my legs, and read volume 2. I will let you know as I have more thoughts, but so far, so good. Volume 2 completed in the sunshine. Look, I'm here. I have just hit where volume 3 begins. And you know what? Reading this in the sunshine is really quite lovely because it's this, like, piratey adventure. They're at sea, they're in port towns, and I just feel like it adds to the atmosphere. So if you fancy reading One Piece, do it in the sun. It adds to the atmosphere. That's my recommendation. Continues to be chaotic. It's been very action-packed in that last volume, we've had lots more of the violence. It's honestly surprising me, the violence. But also just a lot more of the chaotic fighting styles and more of Luffy and his rubber man powers. And we've met a bigger villain in this one as well. I don't know if this villain carries on throughout or if we defeat him fairly soon. But Mr. Clown, Buggy the Clown Captain, is a bad guy. I'm enjoying it a lot, and we've had more of Nami as well, and her role and stuff. Like, there's still stuff going on there, but I have enjoyed Volume 2 as well. Lots of chaos, but I'm having a good time. She's joining the crew. I knew she would, but yay, the crew grows. Hello, Finny boy. Must you stand on my legs right now? Why are you licking this wing? You weirdo. Oh, look. Oh, I've got another volume of One Piece ready to read after I've finished this one. Did you see that, Finn? Did you? I am looking rough and sweaty. It is so hot, but it is glorious sitting outside. Anyway, I have finished the first bind-up of One Piece. I just finished Volume 3. I'm really intrigued to see where this goes. I think that we've met another character that is possibly going to be joining the crew. So we've met the son of one of Shanks's pirates that's been in this village, and Luffy and his little trio have rocked up to that village. And of course, there is a villain, but I also think that is his name Usopp? Is it pronounced Usopp? I think is probably going to be the newest addition to Luffy's crew. But I'm having a really good time with this, and I still stand by reading it in the sun just adds to the atmosphere because of the whole seafaring, pirating vibe. So I'm having quite a lot of fun with this, and as you saw, I have the next one with me right here, ready to go, so I'm going to immediately carry on, and I will let you know how this goes as well, but I'm having such a good time. Like, I still stand by, like, the violence surprises me. I didn't expect it to be quite as violent as it is, but it's also just really chaotic and funny, just a good time. It's just a good time read. So I'm having a good time. I'm going to carry on. I'm pretty keen. Hello. I came inside briefly to have a shower because I was sticky. But I have finished Volume 4 of One Piece. Again, the violence. I don't know why I'm still letting it surprise me that the violence is so violent. But, like, this dude, he's so savage. Captain Kuro? Captain Kuro? That's not even, like, a dark mark. What is on my face? I don't know what's on my face. But Captain Kuro is just awful. And I think Usopp is a nice guy, you know? And I feel sorry for him. Very much the boy who cried wolf, hence on the back it literally says the boy who cried pirate with Usopp's situation. Like, no wonder no one's going to help you, you buffoon. But, of course, we can rely on Luffy. Luffy, right? We can rely on our straw hat rubber man friend to be a good guy, because he's just a good guy. Like, also, he is kind of savage too. Like, he does sometimes just make those really rash decisions, but it's always because he's a good guy. I'm enjoying. I hope that in this next volume we defeat Captain Kuro, because someone needs to kill that man, and that is what I'm hoping is going to happen. And I hope it's Usopp. I don't think it will be Usopp. I reckon it will be Zoro. If anyone is going to kill him, I reckon it will be Zoro. Or would it be Kaya? Could she kill him? That would be cool. I don't think it will be Kaya, but it would be cool if it was, because that would seem like pretty full circle, you know? But I'm going to find out if he dies. Fingers crossed! Volume 5 complete. One more volume left to go. I can't quite believe how quick I'm flying through all of this. But it's just so addicting. I'm just so into the story. I've come inside, it was way too hot out there. My legs are still, like, burning up. And Finn's passed out on the floor as well, because he's a hot little boy. But I've just finished volume 5, and we're still on this quest to get the crew, and he's eyed up another person to be on the crew. It's a chef this time, so they're getting somewhere. They've got the captain, they've got the swordsman, they've got their thief and navigator, they've got their sharpshooter. They're looking for a chef, and they've just been to this ocean restaurant, so it's a ship that's a restaurant, that was just chaos, because it's all chaos. And again, the violence, the, like, insanity of it. I mean, when they mentioned it, they were like, oh, it's frequented by the questionable characters, being like a pirate's restaurant, really. But it was just like madness from the beginning in there. Entertaining madness, though. So I'm now on to volume 6, which is The Oath, and this is all I have left. This is all I have left. So one more volume, and then we'll see where we're at, I guess. But I have a suspicion that this could be like my new ongoing manga series, you know? I'm totally up to date with Toilet Bound. I need another manga series to, like, plod along with. There's an awful lot of this for me to catch up on, and I'm having a good time. So I'm gonna continue this, finish this last volume in the bind-ups I currently have, and we will reconvene then. What a fantastic ending to that volume. The sun is, like, right in the most awkward place right now, but what a fantastic ending to that volume. I am so intrigued. I need to get my hands on more, because I am definitely going to be continuing. I am having a fun time. I am so hooked about what these characters are doing. Like, what has Nami done now? Because Nami is just, like, left. But I don't trust that that's the end of that. And then what Sanji's just done? Like, I have my suspicions about his secret reason, maybe? I don't know. I could be, like, way off the mark. But with the way that that's just ended, I am so keen to continue. And again, so much violence on these seas, and this one was surrounding the, like, not king of the pirates, but, like, one of the rulers of the Eastern Blue Sea, with his armada of 50 ships and 5,000 men, coming for the restaurant ship. And of course, Luffy being like, no, we're gonna help fight against those guys and protect the restaurant ship, because Luffy's just a good guy who, like, is he gonna become king of the pirates by just being a good guy and helping the right people and making the right allies along the way? Who knows? If anyone could do it, a chap with that charisma is the one that's gonna do it. I've had so much fun doing this, so I am definitely going to be collecting more One Piece and continuing with this, because it's been such a fun time. Who knew? Who knew that I would end up enjoying it so much? I'm going to assume Gavin probably knew that I would end up enjoying it so much, so thanks again, Gav. As a newbie, do I consider myself a newbie to manga these days? I don't know, like, I'm not a total manga newbie, like, I have read some, but I'm not like a super manga fan. Like, I haven't read as much as a lot of people online, and there's a lot of like the super popular ones that I haven't read. But as like my first dip into some of the super popular manga, this has been a lot of fun. And I think I would like to dip into some of the other popular manga, but I don't know if I would get overwhelmed by being in the middle of so many enormous series. Like, if I were to start Fullmetal Alchemist, for example, because I do have the first 2 bind-ups of that as well, like, will I get overwhelmed by being in the middle of too many manga series? I don't know. So maybe for now I'll just stick to One Piece and collect more of these bind-ups. I know I've done myself a disservice by collecting the bind-ups rather than the individual volumes, because I know that they are difficult to get hold of, so we'll see how long it takes me to actually collect them, but I am going to continue. So, that brings us to the end of this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed experiencing a complete newbie to One Piece, reading the first 6 volumes for the first time. I had fun, I hope you did too, and maybe I will see you in another vlog continuing with the next 2 bind-ups, because I think the next 2 are the continuation of the East Blue saga? I don't know. Let me know if you would like to see that. Or let me know if you would like to see me read the first 2 bind-ups in Fullmetal Alchemist, or if you've got any other, like, super popular mangas that I could get, like, the beginning bind-ups of to give a go. Let me know any recommendations for that down below. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, give us a thumbs up, chat to me down below, all that good stuff. And I shall see you in whatever comes next. Bye!